Hey guys, it's December 15th, and as you can see from the chart above, we're approaching the all-time high ever of Bitcoin price. It's hovering just over $103,000, and there is a fundamental reason why we are edging ever so close to the all-time high. It's because of this announcement here. It says Trump confirms Bitcoin reserve plans and has given an earmarked value of potentially a $15 trillion price boom prediction. Now let's just dig deep into the under the covers of what this entails. As you can see, Donald Trump has firmly embraced Bitcoin and crypto this year, as the leak reveals Russia could be about to start a Bitcoin Cold War. Now this is going to be very interesting because it's a digital Cold War, and as we know, a digital is like the latest frontier battle in terms of who can get the most digital assets like Bitcoin. Every country, and I have predicted this and I have been warning about this in my previous podcast, that we're coming towards the end of 2024, where it's been an institutional year. Thanks to the advent and approval of the ETFs for Bitcoin, it's been marked as an institutional breakthrough. 2025 is going to be even more parabolic than this year, in a sense that it's going to be the year of the sovereigns. And I've explained what I meant by that. In summary, what it really means is precisely what it just says here. It's the Bitcoin Cold War amongst the sovereign states, as they are now seeing that the ETF has been approved. There is increased liquidity into the Bitcoin network. More and more high net worth individuals are pouring in billions upon billions of dollars worth into the Bitcoin in order to diversify away from the fiat system, and even retailers such as you and I, right? And we've been well ahead of the game than the rest. And of course, what we're seeing now is nation states have definitely waking up to the fact that 2025 is indeed the Bitcoin Cold War. Now, if we move on to the article, it says really that there is an insider or a major insider Wall Street giant admitting now we have entered the Bitcoin FOMO. FOMO in this sense is really about fear of missing out. When there is an opportunity, they're going to be trading in, they're going to be opening up positions into Bitcoin more so than ever before as a result of this sovereign state Bitcoin Cold War that's going to start to take place at the start of next year, particularly when President Trump is expected to swear oath. I think the date for his swearing oath into the presidency is marked for January 20th, just over a month from now. So, as I said, we're now officially entering this Bitcoin Cold War amongst the sovereign states, and it's going to be a spearheaded battle between US and Russia. And of course, many other countries are going to be involved in this Cold War effort, and really everything's up for grabs. It's that urgent that next year is going to be known as the year of the sovereigns reigning supreme in terms of ushering through legislations to adopt Bitcoin as a treated reserve in their countries for the purpose of mining Bitcoins and setting up mining rigs to mine new Bitcoins and to hold it into their treasuries. This is it. You're going to be hearing an awful lot about what is going on here, and the US, I think, is going to be the major superpower who could be left with no choice to exhilarate, if you like, the efforts of actually adopting strategic Bitcoin reserve in the US territory. I think he's going to do this certainly within the first 100 days of office. So this is very interesting. And there is another article, but if you refer to this article, you can see that there is a leak confirming that Russia is also in the backseat trying to exploit the possibility of setting up rigs and start mining Bitcoins. We're entering officially Bitcoin Cold War, and this is going to be the major theme for 2025. So this is a very interesting year. And like I said, the prices at the moment, you can see we are edging up towards its all-time high ever. And once the US actually includes the Bitcoin SPR, you're going to see explosive gains and accretion into the value of Bitcoin into the short term. Effect will be known. Once a major superpower like the US or either Russia, I don't care which of the two, whoever includes SPR in the national treasury, well, the first set of mega candlesticks will be felt and known on these charts moving forward. And then it'll become more of a normality, because once one of these superpowers enters the SBR stage, the other will shortly catch up, and then that will leave the rest of the other sovereign states around the world to actually start following suit. And this is where it becomes even more interesting in terms of the actual price that we're going to be seeing through these mega candlesticks effects that's going to be expected to take place at some point during 2025. So more than ever before, I continue to suggest that you need to allocate small amounts of your portfolio to Bitcoin and hold it for the long term, because we are entering now certainly into the gold rush, as mentioned by Saylor himself, from 2024, which is year one, and we've still got 10 years. And the sovereigns has always been one of the major actors in this circus act that we're about to see. So this is very interesting times ahead. So I encourage you to greatly hold on to your coins, your Bitcoins, and start dollar cost averaging. Small amounts, of course, in line with your risk appetite, because without a shred of a doubt, you won't be disappointed to see that at the end of the 10-year process that we're going to be receiving potentially millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin price. So I hope you found this video very interesting. If you do, please don't forget to hit the like button, share the video, and importantly, please subscribe to this channel, because I regularly post some interesting podcasts such as these to do with Bitcoin, blockchain technology, and of course the future of finance. So until next time.